Hello, Potterheads! We're now in the fourth leg of my Harry Potter unboxing series. And for today's episode, I'll be putting a twist on the usual unboxing by opening a different vintage Harry Potter merch. Don't you worry, guys, because I'll still open the remaining Hogwarts playset, but I will unbox toys from different collection once in a while. So, since I mentioned to you in my Forbidden Corridor episode that I have a Harry Potter Wizard chess set, I'll be unboxing it today. Similar to my Hogwarts playset, this toy was also produced by Mattel and was released in 2001. Mattel is really trying to bag some toy awards with all its HP toys. So this wizard chess set was showed in the Sorcerer's Stone, the one with the Christmas break episode. So J.K. Rowling was so extra in making the chess pieces move on their own once commanded by the player. But don't get too excited because my set was not that enchanted and can't move on its own. Ron has a talent in playing chess that he even won the chessboard chamber enchanted by Professor McGonagall in the Sorcerer's Stone. So let us start unboxing this nerdy toy. Hey, nothing's wrong with being nerdy. Hermione taught us that being smart is something that we should not be ashamed of. Anyway, this toy is heavy for itself because it weighs like an old iron. But the wooden chess set is still far heavier though. So judging on the box, this set has its favoritism. Okay, so let's now start unboxing. The manual is the first thing that appears in this toy. And I'm sure that this time we don't need to read it, right? So below is the chessboard. This one is folded into 4, unlike the normal board games which are folded into 2. TBH, I don't like the quality of the chessboard because it's kinda delicate for its kind. So here are the chess pieces and let's start unboxing them by their positions on the board. So the first on the line are the pawns. They're the soldiers, the sacrificial lambs in the game. So let's open the white ones first. Okay, they are made of PVC plastic and they are very sturdy that you can make them as pucks in hopscotch games. And I love the details because it perfectly imitated the chess pieces in the movie. Anyway, the pawns are 8 in numbers. So each one for the white and black. So the pawn can only move forward and can only move diagonally if it wants to eat an opponent standing on the adjacent space. But do not underestimate these cuties because I find them useful because of their ability to upgrade. Yes, they can also upgrade like your phones.
Wow.
Did you know that once a pawn reaches the end of the board of the opponent, it can upgrade into any chess pieces? So at the edge of the board is the position of the rook. So these are the rooks. They are like the towers of the castle and they come in pairs, 2 for each color. So this is my favorite piece and I really get sad if my rooks get eaten. So this one is very handy because it can move across the board vertically or horizontally. Hence, it can eat anyone from afar. So the rook is great for defense, especially on castling. Castling is the technique of moving the rook besides the king and the king taking the space next to the original position of the rook. The rule is just that both of them should not have made any moves yet. So the third piece is the knight, the favorite one. The detail is very intricate and I'm in love with this one physically. So this is the chess piece that Ron was riding on during the chessboard battle. So for me, this is the second powerful piece next to Queen because it is the only one that can gallop from its position, meaning that it can move even if there are pieces blocking its way. But the twist is that it can only move into an L position. So the fourth one is the bishop. Obviously, this one is the bishop because it looks like one. So like the rook and knight, it also comes in pairs, two in white and two in black. So the bishop can move across the board like the rook, but in a diagonal direction. And the two are placed besides the knight. So the second to the last and the most powerful of them all is the queen. Of course, women empowerment and girl power. So there's only one king and one queen for each color. So the queen is the most powerful because she is a combination of bishop and rook. And she can do everything and anything at any time of the day. Just like a woman who can stand up for herself and for everyone. Hence, it would be hard to win without a queen. So guys, take care of your queens because life is really hard without women. And of course, the last and the most important part of this game is the king. Because it is the one you're protecting in the game. As long as your king is not eaten, you're good. The game is still going, so it is important for the king to be kept safe. But the challenge is that the king is the weakest piece in this game. It can move from one direction but only making one step per move. Aside from being weak, king can also be cornered or can be checked or checkmate. Check warns the king that it can be eaten by a piece, but the king can still move. And on the contrary, checkmate means that there are no moves left for the king because he can be eaten in all the spaces available. Or in short,
Game over.
okay, so that's my wizarding chess set. And although I'm not a chess master, everything I said were all facts. So please believe me, I'm trying to sound professional here. Okay, so that's it for today. And hope you liked it and appreciated playing chess more. So stay tuned for more vintage Harry Potter merch. Knox.